Welcome to Huawei Tech, where we share visions and insights to go far and win big together.
Hello everyone, welcome to Huawei Tech. The power industry is a vital industry that impacts the national economy and the people's lives. Ensuring the safety, stability, and sufficient supply of electricity is crucial for the sustainable and coordinated development of the national economy. Today, we will delve into how digital and intelligent technologies can empower the power industry. Thank you so much for joining us here. The distribution grid is a crucial part of the power system that covers both the urban and rural areas, connecting households and serving as the final link in the power supply chain. However, it is currently facing unprecedented pressure, and there are several challenges and pain points that urgently need to be addressed. Today, let's talk about these challenges and why investment is necessary. So let's get started from Marcel.
Thank you, Sunny. I'm very pleased to be here. The demand for electricity is growing and there's a no return path. So I like to touch two items. One is the matching between supply investments and demand matching. So those two could not be in a contradiction or in conflict. So that's a challenge to be made. The second is the aging of the distribution assets in many distribution companies. So there's a lot of investments also need to retrofit because the electricity is going to be more and more fundamental. So these two aspects, the supply and demand and the aging, I think they are both relevant items I'd like to touch on. Thank you.
Thank you. So what about you?
So thank you, Sang-Yi. I think you're right that we need to invest in the distribution network, in particular the low voltage one, because this is, as you mentioned, this is the last mile. So the reason why we need to invest is threefold. And one is the increasing demand from our customers. Because in the past we talk about availability, right? Now we are talking about reliability. And now reliability is not enough, and then it becomes power qualities. So to meet the customer demand, then we need to invest in our distribution network. The second is the demand from the investor and the regulators. Investor, we need to have return to the investor. But on the other hand, the regulators regulate every expenses. So we have to invest wisely and to the point. So I think low voltage is the area that we need to focus. The third thing is, of course, is the demand, the extreme weathers, and it operate all our operation and maintenance regime. How we can carry out the maintenance effectively, to prepare for the extreme weather is the key point. So this is the reason why we need to invest more in our distribution network.
Jason, do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree with it. And actually, I would like to share from the two sides. The one side is about the challenge, okay? So you know that the carbon neutrality will bring the rapid growth of the new energy and also totally change the structure of the power grid from the load-based power generation to the source, grid, load, storage interaction in China. For example, for the renewable energy, the installed capacity will grow from the 760 gigawatt to 1,530 gigawatts from 2022 to 2025. And at the same period, the distributed PV will grow from 158 gigawatt to almost 300 gigawatt, rapid growth. And regarding the EV cars, you know that from by the end of 2022, we have about 30 million EV cars. And until the 2025, it will be about 45 million. And accordingly, the charging piles will grow from 5 million to 22 million. This poses a huge challenge to the distribution network. Second side is that regarding the pool infrastructure of the current distribution network. You know that in the past, the electric companies focus more on the power generation, transmission, transformation, but not the distribution.
Yeah.
So this is a conflict.
You're right.
We should strongly to invest more and more money for the distribution network.
Yes.
Definitely the digital and intelligent technology can bring some new innovation to the power grid. Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Thank you. All of you have highlighted the pain points of facing the distribution grid. As we move forward, the digital and intelligent transformation, what short-term benefits and long-term development goals you see as the most important thing when investing in transformation of the distribution grid?
From from Hong Kong Electric perspective, of course, maintaining the supply reliability, it must be the short-term goal. Yeah, then we have to maintain, a highly reliable supply, because over 50% of our, the customer in Hong Kong, they are living in the 15th floor and above. So they rely heavily on vertical transportation. So supply reliability is definitely a short-term goal. Also, power quality is also a short-term goal. And another goal is to how to maximize, our asset utilizations. Because all our T&D infrastructures, the installation is very expensive, and you have to maximize the utilization and also maximize the return, right? So for the long-term goal, definitely it become carbon neutrality, as Jason mentioned, and also sustainability. How to build a network in a smart and sustainable network that we can ride through to the next century.
All these new sources, they are intermittent. They are not dispatchable. We need to really monitor what's going on in real time. We cannot wait for a disaster to occur, then we are going to react. We need to be
You plan ahead, right?
ahead of them. So technology and digital solution is the only key solution. So in the short term, I think distribution companies, they should really establish smooth expansion plans towards digitalization and more sophisticated technology solutions.
Yeah.
Different countries and regions face the different challenges, and also have difficulty priorities for the services. For example, in Africa, the non-technical losses will be the main problem. In the Middle East, the power reliability, the KPI like SETI and SEFI will be the key for them. And in Europe, that extreme weather becomes more and more often, and leads to a power outage. So the resilience of the grid is the main focus for them. And in China, the rapid new energy growth is the major challenge. So how to embrace the new energy and the new load is the key for that. For the long term, we should face to the future power system. The future power system, I would like to summarize in 3 keywords: safe, efficiency, and green. So actually, the digital and intelligent technology can help the electric companies to build an open and sustainable architecture digital platform to support the future development. We see that the customers should think about to solve the world-class challenges like the communication power and also the computing power. For the communication, we focus more on the high voltage communication. It's very mature. But for the mid voltage and low voltage, especially for low voltage, the low voltage transparency will be the key for the future. And for the sensing of every household, every charging pile, and every EV cars, and every distributed PV. And the second is regarding the computing power. And in the past, the common computing power will be the main power for that. But right now, the AI becomes to be on the stage. And we need to utilize the AI to solve more and more problems and create value for the whole industry.
Well, I think Tony mentioned about regulator and the tariff. All these models, the tariff model for distribution, they were conceived 30 years ago. More or less in the 1990s, there was a universal movement of efficient distribution companies. So 30 years ago, we are not dealing about energy transition, extreme weather conditions. So the regulation is, I would say, perhaps a little not updated. So we need to find some space in the tariff to invest in more intelligent solutions and machine learning, education. How can we do this without increasing tariffs? One option is to reduce the more technical losses, so you have some amount of space or money, and also if you are more efficient in dealing with extreme weather conditions, this will be also recognized by the regulator. So there is a whole bunch of tasks we need to do with the distribution companies and the regulators to achieve the long-term energy transition plans. And if the distribution is the execution of the energy transition. So there is no energy transition without distribution.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, I totally agree with Jason and Marcio. As I mentioned, LV should be our focus in the next centuries, and how to improve our LV visibility is a key point. Because LV is the last mile, so we need to invest heavily, on this. Currently, the KPI we are using is safety, ASAI. I think in future this will be changed. The regulator will change, and then we have to prepare for ourselves, and then make our network more intelligent. And by making use of all the data we collected, we can make our network more sustainable, more green, and more smart. To meet the future's requirement from both the regulators and also our customers. Yes, both sides. Yeah.
Actually, in playing video games areas, there are two special words called buff and debuff.
Yeah.
Actually, in the digital transformation of the power industry, we have some buffs, such as automation equipment, construction of information systems, and optimization of business processes. They are like various buffs for our power industry practitioners, right? At the same time, there are some debuffs, such as the challenges and impacts to the position, right now the existing job positions. So here's the question: how can we fully utilize the buffs brought by technology and effectively address potential debuffs to ensure a smooth transition? What do you think?
This is a very good question, but I think it will bring more good than bad, because, for example, automation, robotic inspection, it will help us, to provide a more safe working environment for our staff. For example, we introduce robotic, inspection to our cable tunnel, which is a confined space. And then, our people need not to go into the confined space, and then, the robot will do it automatically. It provides a very safe environment and also improve the efficiency of all the work. For the debuff or disadvantages or bad thing, some people think, okay, these people may lose their job, but I don't think so. We will definitely retrain them, and then we will deploy our resources in a more effective way. This is my opinion.
Yes, I think this the optimization of the business process, I think, is a good buff, and it's inevitable development that we have to optimize the business process. And I think the quality and the skills of workers should change. So companies should really pick up the talents and make good training, good
redeploy them.
Let's come back to the three keywords: the safe, efficiency, and green. Definitely the digital technology can make the grid more reliable and also and operation safer. And also the second one, you see that the efficiency, the digital technology and digital platform can improve the efficiency heavily. Let's take an example. We know that there's a power station in Shanxi, state of Shanxi, and they have region cover about 160 distribution district. The consumer is about 16,000, but they only have 6 people. Okay. How to make it happen? They need the digital power, the digital power. The digital workstations help them reduce the passive workload, and to be more proactively to support the field operation. And as I mentioned, for the new energy growth, rapid growth, we call it soaring growth, am I right?
Yeah.
Bring a lot of new construction, a lot of new workload, because you have a lot of new problems happens. Then you need to have a lot of more field engineers to come to the site to visit, to check it and to operate it. So the digital technology definitely can reduce the workload from the power engineers. And the other thing is that Huawei aim to provide a digital platform to lower the threshold of the digital technology, and we can turn the power engineers, the electric power engineers, to the digital experts here easily by using some low-code or zero-code development.
Yeah.
And then which can stimulate creativity of the power engineers. So this can bring a lot of good things. So we call it always the debuff, but think about the good side.
The good side, yeah.
With digitalization and intelligence, let's explore more possibilities in the field of distribution grid and the power system, power industry. And I really wish you to see you in Huawei Tech next year. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.